All right, guys, we are back with top 4 hat format at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We got YCS champion Denis Nadas on the left playing Hieratic Rulers versus Joey Linch on the right playing Geargia. So glad to see Lynch playing a machine deck in hat format because he's known for as playing he's the Machina Turbo guy at the local. He's won 7 times on the channel with Machina Turbo, so maybe he can win his first hat tournament with Geargia. Yeah, and Dennis already has 2 wins on the channel. 1 in Edison with Dragon Turbo and 1 in hat with Mythic Ruler. So he's back here today with a different variant of Dragon Rulers, this time Hieratics. So he activates Dragon Shrine, which is basically a foolish burial for dragons. You can only activate 1 shrine per turn. But Shrine can also send a dragon normal monster from your deck to the graveyard as well, in addition to your regular dragon foolish. All right, so he sends Guardian Blaster. Now he activates Cards of Continents. Let's see, and activates Tempest as in-hand effect. So all the Dragon Rulers have 3 effects, but you can only use 1 effect per turn. So he uses Tempest as in-hand effect, where you can discard itself and any other wind monsters to search any dragon from your deck to your hand. So he searched Esset, then he tributed Esset to special summon Sue. And all the Hieratic monsters have that effect. When they're tributed, they special summon a dragon-type normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. He brought out the Labradorite Dragon, which is a level 6 normal tuner monster, then XYZ summon into Hieratic Dragon King of Tomb. That card, you need 2 level 6 dragons to XYZ summon it. You can attach a material to special summon any dragon from your deck, and its attack and defense becomes 0. Also, you can't attack when you use that effect. But they usually get around it by XYZ summoning the Thunder Dragon Charger, which you can XYZ summon that card. It's a level 7, but you can also XYZ summon it by putting it on top of a level 5 or 6 XYZ monster. So here, he XYZ summons Dracosack. Dracosack, you can detach a material to special summon 2 Mecha Phantom Beast tokens. And while you control a token, Mecha Phantom Beast Dracosack cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So he's probably going to leave the Tomb up because he can't attack this turn anyway. So his opening hand was Dracosack, a 2, and 1 back row. Ooh, Mind Control. That was a good one. Oh, but you can't tribute it. But okay, but it doesn't matter because he's going to get 2 tokens. And he's going to activate Dracosack's second effect, which you can, I think you can like tribute a Mecha Phantom Beast monster you control. I think that's what it does. To pop any card on the field. Now, since it is Mind Control, he can't tribute Dracosack itself, but he chooses to tribute one of the tokens and pops the Tomb. He's going to have to give the Dracosack back, most likely. So here, Lynch normal summons Geargia MK2, which that card, when it's normal summon or flipped, you can special summon a Geargia monster from your hand or graveyard in face-up defense position. So he got Arsenal. Wait, what happened to Arsenal? Did he? Oh, he's Arsenal. No, I think it's face-up defense position. So he tributes Arsenal. You can tribute Arsenal itself to special summon a Geargia monster from your deck in face-up defense position. So yeah, he can't run over both those tokens. He can get rid of 1. Yeah, he can get rid of 1. And I guess this way he can get 2. Yes, by getting Geargiano. Does Geargiano summon in defense mode? I don't think so. Yeah, so he gets Geargiano and runs over both tokens. Now he can make a rank 3 and maybe pop the last back row. Okay, so he goes for Soul Silver Mountain. I guess he took the playback and didn't attack over the tokens. Okay, so he went for Soul Silver Mountain. Soul Silver Mountain, you need 2 level 3 Earth monsters to XYZ summon it. And you can attach a material to basically freeze one of your opponent's back rows. And while it's face up on the field, you can't... Yes, while it's face up on the field, you can't activate that back row. And also has another... It's 1800 attack. Another effect is if it destroys a monster by battle, you can special summon any Earth monster from your graveyard. And I believe it's in face up defense position. So he brought back Arsenal. Used Arsenal's effect again to get armor. Then used Armor's effect to set itself. So his face down monsters in armor. He's got 3 back rows, but Dennis does have Dracosack, so he can get rid of one of... So he chooses to use Dracosack's second effect to pop the armor. Now, when we use that effect, Draco Sack cannot attack. So now he's going to special summon Tidal. He uses Tidal's effect to special summon himself from the graveyard or hand. He banishes 2 dragons from his graveyard. Then Tempest's effect to search. Yeah, Tempest's effect, when it's banished, you add any wind dragon from your deck to your hand. So he searches Debris Dragon. Also, the pretty cool thing about Labradite Dragon is that it's also a Debris Dragon target. So it's a level 6 tuner, normal monster that can be brought back with Debris Dragon. Yes, all the Dragon Rulers have 3 effects, but you can only use 1 effect per turn. So, like, since Denis banished Tempest here, if he had a way to get the Tempest back, he couldn't use a special summon effect. So here he special summons Blaster from his graveyard. What do you go for here? Do you Big Eye his Soul Silver Mountain? He doesn't have anything to get back with Soul, so yeah, he's just going to attack over it. Yeah, wipe Lynch's field, so Lynch can't do anything. I wonder what his back rows are. Does Denis go for a second Draco Sack? It doesn't seem like a bad play. What other rank 7 would you go for? I think, yeah, a second Draco Sack would be pretty good. So now he summons... Oh, this is good as well. Debris into Flameveil Guard. He can make Scrap Dragon or Spark Dragon and Star Eater. That seems like a pretty good play. Stardust 2. Let's see. So we choose a Spark Dragon in defense mode and then Synchros into Star Eater. In defense. He's probably playing around the hands here. Now here comes a... Flips his Set Shrine. Sends Redox. Okay, so he has no more normal monsters that he can send with Dragon Shrine. Alright, now Denis sets one, and here comes End-Phase Geargia, which special summons 2 Geargiano monsters from your deck. Increases their level by 1. Now, most people play 4 targets for Geargia, so I don't think Lynch will have any more... Like, if he draws another Geargia, it's dead. Unless if you recycle them with Daigusto Emerald, sometimes people will do that to make their Geargia live. So that is one way he can use Geargia again. Alright, so who will move on to the finals? Both these guys went X1 in Swiss. Now, Denis was the 8th seed, but he was only the 8th seed because he entered with a round 1 loss because he actually joined a Lorcana tournament, happened earlier in the day, and he won the Lorcana tournament, and then now he's here playing Hat. Made it all the way to top 4. We'll see if he can get back to the finals. He's already been in the finals a few times in Hat twice. He's been in the finals twice for Hat. He won one, lost the other. Now this would be the first time Lynch makes the finals in Hat. But we've seen Lynch. He's been dominating Edison. Lynch plays every format. He plays Modern. He plays Hat, and he plays Edison. It's a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Alright, so here he normal summons Geargiano MK2. He's going to bring back the Geargiano XYZ summons into a rank 3, but which one do you go for? Ghost Trick Alucard to pop the Set Spark Dragon. Attacks over Draco Sack. Okay, so you just leave him with Star Eater. So Lynch has 4 cards, and Denis has... They both have 4 cards, but Denis has Dragon Rulers, so another Shrine. What does he have left? I think he's just going to send a Hieratic. Just to have dragons. Yeah, he sends Tefnuit. Because, yeah, Tefnuit's a Cyber Dragon, so it's not as good. He's just like, I don't really want to draw Tefnuit, so I'll get rid of Tefnuit. Reckless Greed. I've always been a fan of that card, but... Drawing one, it depends on your deck. Okay. Now Denis can't draw for his next 2 draw phases. Maybe he'll draw into another Reckless, off the Reckless. So, will Star Eater stop Gigant X's effect? I wonder if it does. I mean, he has rulers anyway, so he can just attack over the Gigant X and then bring out a Dragon Ruler. Yeah, runs over the Gigant. So it looks like it doesn't stop it because Lynch still activated the effect. And yeah, I think Dennis should have dropped a ruler, but Lynch chains Max C. Max C is a hand trap. You can discard it from your hand to the graveyard for the rest during either player's turn for the rest of the turn. Each time your opponent special summons a monster, you draw one card. Surprise! Max C is weird because I've seen a lot of people in my locals main deck DD Crow. Ooh, Goldsark Soul Charge. I've never seen anyone do that. Well, Dragon Rulers are the only deck that really plays Goldsark in hat format. But I've never seen Dennis. Dennis is like one of the few Dragon Ruler players at our locals. And yeah, I've never seen him Goldsark Soul Charge. So here, Lynch activated Ghost Trick Alucard's effect. Ghost Trick Alucard's effect is you can attach a material to destroy any set card your opponent controls. You can do monsters, spells, and traps, but they have to be set. They can't be face up. Alright, so it looks like Lynch activated Geargiano's effect. You can tribute Geargiano to special summon a level 4 machine monster from your graveyard, but its effect's negated. So he special summons Accelerator from his hand. You can special summon Accelerator from your hand by, if you control a Geargia monster. So he could go 101 Silent Arc here. Take the Star Eater. I think that's the move, right? 101, take the Star Eater. Oh, Rhapsody. But that doesn't run over the Star Eater. Yeah, Rhapsody, you can detach up to 2 materials to banish, banish any card in your opponent's graveyard. I guess he'd rather get rid of the rulers than make 101. I get it. I think Joey, that was a good move by Joey. You cut access to his Dragon Rulers. It's 101 would have got rid of the Star Eater, but that's all it would have done, and then Dennis would have still had Okay, so Lynch passed. I think Lynch has a dead Geargia gear because he has not flipped that back row. Yeah, my guess is it's a dead Geargia gear. Man, this has been a long game. And I don't think either one of them are playing slow. So Star Eater hits over Alucard and he passes. So Lynch sets, attacks, compulse. Okay, I think he has to do it before. Like, I think you can't activate anything when Star Eater attacks, but you could just do it like when he enters battle phase and just compulse it. I believe compulse is limited to 1, and yeah, I'm pretty sure all the cards like Bottomless, Torrential are limited to 1, I believe. I think Mirror Force might be at 1 too. I need to check out the hat ban list. Alright, so Dennis activates Hieratic Seal, which is a Rhoda for Hieratics. Does he have a Hieratic play? He normal summons Essa. You can normal summon Essa without tributing. Then tribute, special summon Sue. You can special summon Sue by tributing a Hieratic monster. And Hieratic Essa's effect will activate when it's tributed. Special summon a level what? Yeah, any dragon normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. What's Lynch at? Lynch is at 73. Can he OTK him? He has Redox in his hand. So he chooses to go for a bring back the guard. He's going to go for a level 7 Synchro. He chooses Michael to banish the set. Yeah, I was almost positive it was Geargia Gear. A dead Geargia Gear. The only way he could make it live is with Daigusto Emerald. So end phase, he's going to mill 3. And he didn't attack? Or did he already attack this turn? Maybe he already attacked. Alright, so we're at 73 to 7,000. Lynch's hand must be bad. He had to just pass. I wonder what's in his hand. Can Dennis finish him off? He's at 73. And here comes a Soul Charge. Oh, that's when he got off the Goldsark. Dennis also still has Burial left in his deck. Yeah, one thing I've noticed, because I watched Dennis play a lot, especially recently, I didn't get to feature him that much when we were only doing Edison, because he would only show up occasionally for Edison. But he's been playing a lot of Hat. All right, so here he's going to bring back 2. So he targeted 3 monsters, and since Joey Linch chained DD Crow to one of them, he only paid 2,000 life points. So it goes for Photon Strike Bouncer, Special Summon Redox from his hand by banishing 2 dragons. Synchros for a level 8. Stardust Bouncer Michael is pretty good field, especially against a deck like Geargia. End phase mill 3, and here comes Dark Hole. He's going to negate with Stardust, and that is game. Ooh, that Stardust was good. So Dennis wins game 1, 1 win away from getting to the finals with Hieratics. He did get second place last time with Hieratics. Last time he got second and top 4. The last 2 times he entered with Hieratics. We'll see if Lynch can pull off the backdoor 2-0. He normal summons Armor, special summons Accelerator from his hand. Oh, Dweller. Turn 1 Dweller. Yeah, Dweller's a quick effect. During either player's turn, you can attach a material and basically negate your opponent's graveyard effects for the rest of the turn. A really powerful card. I remember people who've played Modern have been calling for this card to get banned for years. Alright, so here Dennis normal summons Esset. So yeah, the Hieratic effect's activating the graveyard, and I think this is why Lynch went for a turn 1 Dweller. It's going to negate Esset's effect to special summon a dragon normal monster from his hand, deck, or graveyard. But he has Sue, so Sue can attack over Dweller. Sue also has another effect. You can tribute, I believe, a Hieratic monster you control to pop a spell or trap. So he special summons Blaster from his hand. Oh, no, yeah. Okay, so he special summons Blaster from his hand by banishing the Esset and the Tempest. Tempest's effect will activate since it was banished to add a Wind Dragon from his deck to his hand. He searches Gorseska. Now, he did normal summon already, so at least he can't do too many plays. Oh, Consonance. Okay. He consonants the Gorseska away. Draws 2 cards. Blaster attacks over Dweller for 11, and then Sue attacks for, that's 33 total. Activates Upstart. So, yeah, already it's not looking too good for our boy Lynch. We need a nickname for Lynch, because I like that he's playing machines in Hat format as well, because, again, he's been on fire with machines in Edison. Alright, so he activates Gear, brings out the MK2 and the Geargiano from his deck. So this is not looking too bad for Lynch. He can make 101 to take something, but Dennis right away flips up discards Max C. That might stop Lynch's plays. I mean, he can still make a 101 and take either the Sue or the Gigant X is not bad either. You can at least attack over the Sue. Yeah, attacks over the Sue for 100. Sue's 200 attack. And if you got some back rows, you kind of don't care. So he's probably going to set Armor, set 1 back row, and Blaster. All the Dragon Rulers return to your hand during your opponent's end phase, as you saw it there. Alright, here comes Soul Charge. Brings back Max C. Okay. Probably just as a body. So here he bottomlesses the Sue. But so he has Gorseska, Max C on the field, a Blaster in his hand. So 57 to 5,000. Does he have a way to... Alright, here comes Dragon Shrine. I wonder if... Do the Dragon Rulers return to your hand if you normal summon them? I don't remember. Maybe they only return to your hand if they're special summon. So he foolishes Tefnuit and Flame Veil Guard. Oh, yeah. If you normal summon the Dragon Rulers, they don't return to your hand. They only return to your hand if they were special summoned. I forgot about that. That's pretty interesting. I mean, you hardly ever normal summon them, but it does happen sometimes. All right. So now that Shrine makes his blaster live, so he can make like a Scrap Dragon, pop the Max C. So him bringing back the Max C might help him. Yeah, special summon blaster, attack over Gigant X maybe, or he is going to get something back with Gigant X's effect. But you'd rather get rid of the armor, right? Depends on what else Denis has, so... Oh, okay, so he normal summons Sue, then he can special summon Sue from his hand, and then the Sue's effect will activate since it was tributed to bring out Labradite Dragon. Oh yeah, Denis has a lot of plays. I see why it took him a while. He's probably going to go Attuned. He soul charged this turn, though, right? Yeah, so he can't attack. That's the one good news, but he's probably going to end on, like, a huge board. Yeah, I think the reason, like, some of you guys may notice on the channel we have a lot of new faces for Hat. It's just, you can see stuff like this doesn't happen in Edison. Like, building these boards. And I think this is why Hat appeals more to the modern Yu-Gi-Oh player than Edison does. Yeah, I'm sorry, he can't attack. I forgot he can't attack because of Soul Charge. So he's going to special summon Redox. He can make Draco Sack. Draco Sack's a really good play. Draco Sack Scrap Dragon. Because you can pop the Draco Sack and it won't be destroyed because he'll have tokens. I think that's what he's going to do. Draco Sack, pop the... He'll pop 2 cards. He can also go Big Eye and take the Gigant X. Because you don't want him to drop Exciton Knight on you. So, let's see what he decides to do. I'm thinking like Big Eye, take the Gigant X. If Denis takes it, let me read Gear Gigant X. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now he's gonna Scrap Dragon. Yeah, now Scrap Dragon, pop. He could pop. What's he gonna pop? Let's see what he decides to pop. Obviously he's gonna pop the armor, but what monster is he gonna pop? The Gigant X. Now he doesn't want Lynch to get back a monster, because what's gonna hurt Denis right here is an Exciton Knight. So I think they're asking if how that will work. So he decides to pop. Oh, it's a Fire Hand. Oof. Yeah, but Ice Hand doesn't do much here. He probably thought it was armor. He probably wasn't anticipating a hand. I wouldn't. I didn't think it was a hand either. Sometimes Geargia players can catch you off guard like that. I got caught off guard like that in the finals one time because I played against Aaron Patino's Geargia deck, and we played in the Swiss rounds, and we went to game 3 in the Swiss rounds, and I didn't see any hands. My guess is that he probably sided them out against me. That's what I think happened. That's why I didn't see them. And then when we played in the finals, game 1, he caught me with a hand, and I was just like, oh no, I messed up. But it looks like Lynch concedes, so Denis is moving on to another finals with Hieratic. We'll see if he can get that first win. Hope you guys enjoyed this match, and also check out the link in the description. I have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles or product at Epic Cards and Games. The code is my first and last name, all caps. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.